earlier structures. The facility there is really excellent. 83 boys from various sections of society, underprivileged, destitute children, are taken care of, and the care what is given to them, the way they are empowered by the vocational skills, and the vast expanse of open space which they have, the luxury. They have good beds to sleep, they have a good kitchen, they get good food, they get good education, they get all things which a normal child will get. And this they have been doing over so many decades. And now they have consolidated this from even Selayur, and the boys have been shifted to Gumadipondi, and I think the Gumadipondi is about to realize its own potential. It has so much of potential. I think one more project, the water conservation project, and also sanitation facilities for another village in that area is being planned. The other day I was there in Kemodar village where the 107 toilets have been built to a very good standard and branding. And there's definitely an improvement as we go by every year. And each and every house has been provided with a toilet. Apart from that, I will also see the entire village population has been sensitized. They themselves have been completely, created awareness among themselves. And of course, Nalandana was also engaged, I was told, to come and sensitize them on the effects of open defecation, and they themselves are very much tuned to using those facilities. That was a very good sign. And I'm happy that our Markan Desai's donation of $30,000 as a term gift is going to be converted into a grant of $100,000 and going to empower one more village with water and sanitation, the Panjale village with 175 toilets. I think thanks to him, this project is going to get through in the future. We have one more retired in this club, Chris Chitley. The pioneering work which he did along with many others in our district decades ago, creating an atmosphere, an awareness of polio eradication, which has resulted almost after so many decades in eradicating polio almost except one or two countries in the whole world. Thank you for that initiative and salute you for that. The other Rotary Nagar project of yours is really a very interesting project of how the ladies in that area have been lured into a vocational training model. All of them participate. There's a creche taking care of the children, and then you have the entire community of women coming forward to learn tailoring, and also there is a computer section which has been added recently after the floods. And this goes to show, though it's a very closely knit community, very underprivileged community, but still the aspiration, when I spoke to them about their aspirations and the satisfaction what they derive, that they are able to engage themselves in a vocation, and each one is able to earn something for their living and try to help their children grow and go to school, was really a very encouraging gesture by the Rotary Club of Madras to those community, which was started in 1947, I was told. 1947 to 2016, almost, how many years? 55, 70 years. 70 years of service in a particular area is a commendable, initiative by any club. Your Sembakam Center, in close collaboration with the local municipal authorities, It is a partnership with the local panchayat and municipality and the Rotary Club. The various sections, there is a section for tailoring, there is a section for a beautician course, there is a section for computers. But I could see the whole halls, the whole rooms crowded. They were jam-packed with people. So, but we have one more, the club has one more facility in Selur, which is quite spacious. So we were discussing whether why not we shift some of these people to Selur and see that that facility is utilized to the maximum extent. Selur is another example of how a club can really mentor so many vocational services, because you have courses in automobile, electrical, air conditioning, and many others, computers, many others. But the facility is underutilized according to me. There is a huge potential in that area, and the fee what is being charged is very, very, very comfortable for the students. And I could interact with many of the students who are there, and they were all very enthusiastic about how they will be empowered after some time and they will be able to make a living by their own efforts. So Selur, Sembakam, Gumadipundi are all examples of constant nurturing over so many years. And that is what a club like Rotary Club of Madras can do over so many years. But I feel with the strength of 258 members, the Selur should be upgraded to much more a larger scale, into a very wonderful vocational center par excellence. We can do that. There is a lot of space, and I think you have with your resources, you can definitely do it to scale it up to much greater heights. The contribution to the Rotary Foundation by Anuradha Ganesan of $30,000, a term gift, to improve sanitation and water facilities around Payanur and some villages is the most welcome gift to the Rotary Foundation. Another gift of $30,000 by J.B. Kamdar for the same water and sanitation projects around Madhavaram in some of the villages is also a welcome gift. Now all these are going to be converted into 3 different grants of each almost $100,000 each. So totally the club will be getting more than $300,000 apart from the $20,000 what you have received. So 160 has become 320. That's what the magic of the Rotary Foundation. This year the emphasis has been to encourage, to discuss and empower each and every club with a grant, either a simple district grant or a part of a global grant. Every club has been encouraged to participate in one of the grants, and this has been a Herculean task. I must appreciate the District Rotary Foundation team. I think Muthupalniappan is here, and the entire team, their efforts in putting together and seeing that these things are well documented, and then applications are prepared and sent. So far, almost 130 to 140 clubs have been the beneficiaries, and through them the schools or other projects have been the beneficiaries of this effort. So this is one of the most important areas where every club should be able to work with the Rotary Foundation to the advantage and scaling up the community service work which they do in the community. The club service of this club has been excellent. The fireside meetings, I saw a very detailed presentation yesterday. It's a model which every club, of course, the Madras East, I think they have sold 100, they have completed 100 members have already been, out of 135. 100 members have already been part of fireside meetings. So when I see here that you have completed almost 25 fireside meetings involving most of the members, I think these are the meetings which inculcate the bond, the love and affection for people and coming together. So other clubs, I think presidents who are here can follow this and see that small groups of Rotarians and families meet and develop a culture of their own, which will suit their, way of life, and see that how they can enhance participation by more members in these kind of meetings, your fellowship trips, and of course, the quality of speakers what you have identified is amazing. I think each and every speaker has been well thought of, much in advance, invited and presented, and I was in most of the meetings I was there, and I could get the benefit of such beautiful speakers which you have arranged over so many weeks and months. The community service of this club, I think the various projects what you have, we have described already in various areas. But a club like Rotary Club of Madras can scale it up. With the help of the Rotary Foundation, you can do wonders. I think one of the aftermaths, I think Vivek Harinaran is here. I think he has been discussing with the government, and they're going to build a school which is 3.5 crores in Perumbakam. I think it's a very good effort, and I should appreciate the partnership to the government. Thank you. I think in the days to come, unless you partner with the agencies, government or corporate agencies, the quality of service which Rotary can provide can be much more meaningful and useful when we partner with these kind of agencies, which have certain parameters of quality and control. For example, our memorandum with the Cognizant Technology Solutions, of which Benjamin Chiran also is a party to that. 50 schools, every employee of Cognizant donated 1 day's salary towards efforts of relieving people of the flood relief. Cognizant Technology Solutions added X number of times to that amount and created a fund of 15 crores. They said they identified 2 agencies to partner with. One is Round Table, where they have given them, it's called Project Outreach, 50 schools and 7.5 crores, and Rotary is the other partner, and we have already signed an MOU with 50 schools, and this is going to be executed by through various clubs, and clubs are going to contribute 10% of the amount. But the way these schools are going to be rebuilt or rehabilitated, each school will get 15 lakhs or 16.5 lakhs, plus whatever the club can add. It will be a holistic effort. And also, we are documenting each and every school, having professionals to identify what can be done in that area, have project managers and pay them, and see that these works are executed with some quality control. And also, whatever equipment is going to be sourced, it will be centrally sourced with good quality, and a model has to be created for the future so that whatever delivery is done, it is up to some acceptable standards by corporates or anybody else. Because generally we find sometimes many of the Rotary clubs, though we spend a lot of money, but sometimes the delivery and the quality sometimes is lacking, and nobody is to be blamed, but the process, because we don't get involved day to day full time in the various places where it's happening, it may not have that kind of a benefit. So to avoid that kind of situation, we have endeavored on this model to see that this model works and we are able to deliver and see that every school which is done is up to some standard. International service in this club has been excellent, and your participation in many other countries, many other events, many international events, your hosting many international guests has been very good. The members of this club who have been very supportive, of course, Benjamin Chiran is part of the Washington Schools and Literacy program. I must also mention here George Cherian, who was the conference chair, did a very good job, and I must appreciate his role. in delivering a very good conference. Of course, unassuming AVM Balu, I think he's here. Yeah. He's always there, for you. Silent, but very, very unassuming, a real Rotarian who will go to any extent to help you, but remain on the sidelines, always. That is the mystery. And there are many more. We have Gunashekar from this club who is an assistant governor. Is he here? No. Okay, there are many others who are in the district team. I thank each and every one of you. Of course, Christopher Deva Prakasam is there in the foundation team, Satyan Bhatt, many other Rotarians who are there from this club who have been helping the district in whatever is being done. Now we have 145 clubs. This year there was an effort to start clubs with a little bit of restraint so that we are able to retain those clubs and see how we can go about it. So far about 3 clubs have been chartered and 1 club is in the offing. One of the clubs which has been chartered in Tiruvannamalai is a very good club with youngsters, 25 to 40 age group, and all of them are the professionals, are good business, second generation people, and all of them contributed to the foundation and became Paul Harris Fellows on the day of charter. That was the icing on the cake. Another club, Chennai Upscale, was chartered with Puduval as the president, was sponsored by Rotary Club Annanagar, and that club has 41 members. All of them are well, with very good classifications, and that is how membership this year has been very steady, and I would say your club has added 11 members. Every club has added a lot of members, but slowly and steadily I think that is the way to go, and see that over a period of time the growth is steady and we don't lose. Retention has been very good in this club. Talking about retention, I think membership retention is as important as membership growth. Because some of the clubs, I would like to say some 10 or 20 clubs in our district have 100% retention. That is a very good sign that the clubs are healthy and they are doing very well. So, Ravi Sundaresan of this club, I think, is done yeoman work here. Fantastic work in the area of community service and international service. The way he has been going to Gomdipondi and taking care of the entire execution of the whole toilet blocks in the village, apart from constantly following up with various people and seeing that the contribution to the Rotary Foundation had a steady flow, hats off to him. I think he has done a very good job. Of course, all of them connected with the various project. Nimish Patel, is he here? Nimish? Tolia, okay. Sorry. Nimish Tolia and Kadiresan and other people, yesterday I would meet them and they were all so passionate about, going and, spending so much of quality time. A special word of appreciation to our secretary, Rajshekar, who made an excellent presentation, but it was tough because the secretary's, yesterday's the governor's questionnaire and the record keeping of this club has been exemplary. I think we should appreciate the secretary for keeping the record very, very clear. And of course, our President Venkat, very silently, he has taken this club to excellent heights this year, and I appreciate him for his very perseverance and very light-hearted, very methodical approach to see that the club is a bundle of emotions. At the same time, people enjoy Rotary, and also projects are taken care of. And all the members of this club are a gift to the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your keen insight, astute observations regarding our club projects and the individual contributions is very encouraging. Thank you for your inspiring words, showing us the way forward.
I now come to the announcements. The following are the announcements of the upcoming meeting and fellowship. The next weekly meeting will be held on April 12th at 12:30 p.m. at this very same hall. The speaker will be Mr. Nityanand Jayaraman, who will be talking about the preservation of water bodies in and around Chennai. The second one, I hope you're all paying attention, is the full club fellowship. You shouldn't miss this one. It's called the I Love 80s Party, and it is being hosted by 18 Green Rotarians. This will be held on the 16th of April at the Hyatt Regency in Thenampet. So bring on your dancing shoes. It's bound to be a long night. May I now request Secretary Rotarian Rajshekhar Gorantla to deliver the vote of thanks.
While he's going to the mic, I just want to add to what our DG said. Rajshekhar this year has handled about 11,800 mails of Rotary work.
Thank you.
That's a record also.
Thank you, President, and thank you, Governor C R Raju. As we come to the end of this wonderful evening, I have pleasure in proposing the vote of thanks for today. First of all, I would like to thank our District Governor C R Raju and spouse Shanti Raju for making this a special occasion for us, and probably for the first time allotting 3 days for the Rotary Club of Madras. I am sure no other club has had this opportunity of 3 days of your time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, our District Secretary, Rotarian Raghavendra Rao, for guiding us and helping us through this process. Thank you, AG Rotarian Balraman, where you have been a pillar of support for all the activities which we've been doing. Thank you, GGR Radhav Murthy. You have been regularly interacting with us and always keen to be part of all the meetings that we do. Thank you to all the several past district governors who have come to this occasion. Thank you, sir. I also thank a lot of the district officials who have come today in large numbers to attend this occasion. I also thank Inner Wheel President Renu Sabanayagam for coming and raising this occasion. There are several gifted presidents and members from other clubs. Thank you all for coming and attending this. A special thanks to Asha Matan and Rajiv Kamineni, who made this a very special evening, putting it in perspective in layman's language. Thank you, Past President Vivek, for being the Sergeant at Arms for today. And I also thank the Welcome Committee, Past President Indira, Past President George, and the Rotarian A.V. Balu. And I also thank the MCs for today, Sharon Rao and Prabha, who have done a wonderful job in holding the audience. And a special thanks to Anjana, she's here, I think she's just left, who has made all the presentations what you have done today. Probably she has not slept for the past 2 days. And thank you to my colleague Nirmala, who has done a lot of work in making these presentations happen. She probably had to go through about 15,000 photos. Thank you, Archana Suresh, for helping with the presentations of President Venkat. Special thanks to Vidya. I think if any of you would have come to our office in the last 1 week, only thing you would not have seen is the bunk beds. So literally all of us were meeting there for the whole week, and she's coordinated almost everything which has happened today. Thank you, Vidya. It has been an all-women's team, and they have done a wonderful job for this particular occasion. I also thank Vikram Cheshetty and Vikram Jalan, who have ensured that all the arrangements today for the venue and also for the dinner are taken care. I thank Mr. Srinivasan for ensuring that all the audio, video, everything went on very well. I thank the Kanamara staff for making excellent arrangements for today. I also thank several directors and chairmen who helped us in the last 3 days governor's visit, especially for the project visits and ensuring that all go as planned. And thank you, RCM members and spouse, for coming in large numbers. Thank you.
We would like to acknowledge Rotarian Mohan Raghavan from District. Thank you, sir. Kipling said famously, "East is east and west is west, and ne'er the twain shall meet." We don't recognize that in Rotary. We're a family. We realize that, to paraphrase Kipling,